Welcome to Travel to 15 Natural Wonders of the World You Can Still Visit. Looking for some bucket list travel ideas? You can't go wrong with these natural wonders, though you might not believe your eyes. Even when you're right there. Earth's greatest creations. Mother Nature sure knows how to make a statement. The planet is dotted with all sorts of gorgeous creations. From cascading waterfalls to towering volcanoes to otherworldly salt flats you won't believe are real. And all of these natural wonders of the world tell the story of a particular destination. Of course, people travel far and wide just to get a glimpse of the most famous landscapes and the equally stunning but lesser-known natural wonders, and for good reason. Whether you're interested in diving the Great Barrier Reef, hiking the Grand Canyon, admiring the Northern Lights, or just taking a tour from your couch and daydreaming about your bucket list, you'll definitely be inspired by these natural wonders of the world. Destination 1: Marble Chapels, Patagonia. The Capellette Marble, or Marble Chapels, are an absolute must when visiting Patagonia. The stunning caves are located in the middle of General Carrera Lake, which makes them accessible only by boat. One of the more remote natural wonders on this list, the iridescent marble chapels are actually layers of calcium carbonate formations resulting from 6,000 years of wind and water slapping the rocks. The colors and arches formed inside the cave are truly breathtaking, and even amateur photographers will have a field day here. The best time to visit is in the austral summer, from December to March, when the intensity of the blue waters is intensified by the sun. Destination 2: Yosemite National Park, USA. One of California's crown jewels, Yosemite National Park is an outdoor playground for nature enthusiasts. The protected park is approximately 1,200 square miles. And it features towering sequoias, dramatic waterfalls, beautiful mountain ranges, and sheer granite towers. In addition to Half Dome and El Capitan, Yosemite is also home to Yosemite Falls, one of the world's tallest waterfalls at 2,425 feet. May or June is the best time to see the waterfalls. September is also a great month to visit because of pleasant weather and fewer crowds. Destination 3: Great Barrier Reef, Australia. One of the world's greatest spectacles also happens to be one of the most vulnerable. Whether you choose to view this global treasure from a helicopter or go scuba diving to enjoy close encounters with more than 1,500 species of tropical fish, it's hard not to notice the direct impact of climate change. Warmer temperatures have led to significant amounts of coral bleaching, and farming pollution has caused starfish to feed off the precious coral. The damage continues on the same trajectory. More than 90% of the living coral will erode within the next decade. Add this natural wonder of the world to your bucket list before it's too late, along with other breathtaking places that might soon disappear. Destination 4: Grand Canyon, USA. Arizona has no shortage of majestic mountains and sweeping vistas, but the Grand Canyon is hands down one of the most diverse geological wonders in the state. The visual grandeur of this UNESCO World Heritage Site, an all-American natural wonder of the world, is characterized by several horizontal layers of rock formations that are nearly 2 billion years old. Visitors have several options to experience the beauty here. Adventure seekers can enjoy an aerial view from a helicopter ride through the canyons or go whitewater rafting down the Colorado River, not for the faint of heart. For an easy hiking trail, head to the North Rim to avoid large crowds and check out the Cape Royal Trail. It's a flat, well-paved trail that's popular during sunrise and sunset. Destination 5: Blue Grotto, Malta. Malta is a magnificent Mediterranean island between Sicily and the North African coast. The island is known for year-round warm weather, ancient cities, dazzling beaches, and, of course, the Blue Grotto, a series of caves that form high arches along the southern coast of the island. On a clear day, you can see the fluorescent colors reflected on the cave, a phenomenon caused by the underwater flora. Try to book a boat tour early in the morning when the sea is calm, the sun is bright, and there are fewer crowds. Destination 6 Banff National Park, Canada. Those visiting the Rocky Mountains in Canada between July and September will be rewarded with turquoise-colored lakes, scenic mountain views, and plenty of wildlife. The summer months allow for some of the best hiking and wildflower sightings of the year, but they also mean peak tourist season. September may be an even better time to visit, since the crowds fade, the leaves start to change color, and the snow-capped mountains begin to appear in the distance. Biking is also another way to explore the mountains, which boast more than 220 miles of cycling trails. Destination 7 Blouse Lake, Switzerland. Blouse Lake is a small, enchanted lake in the Canter Valley in Switzerland that gets its name from its vibrant crystal blue color. The lake is surrounded by a stunning national park with towering pine trees, a boutique hotel, and an organic trout farm. Whether you choose to visit during the summer when the bright turquoise water is glimmering against the verdant backdrop, or the winter, when the snow-covered pine trees look like a Bob Ross painting, Blouse Lake is an idyllic place year-round. There is an entrance fee between $8 and $10, depending on the day of the week, and dogs are allowed in the park on a leash. Destination 8 Waitaki Whitestone Park, New Zealand. It's hard to pick just one natural wonder in New Zealand, but Waitaki Whitestone Park tops the list. With picturesque rolling green hills, scenic cycling trails, and an abundance of wildlife, this park just may be the most gorgeous outdoor wonderland you'll ever play in. Walk, bike, or drive through the park, and as you do, be on the lookout for unique rock formations. FYI, this New Zealand gem won't be flying under the radar for much longer because it's up for UNESCO assessment this year. Destination 9 Galapagos Islands, Ecuador. The Galapagos Islands are a group of 19 large islands in Ecuador with a unique ecosystem and diverse range of endemic marine life and species. You'll find the island's namesake giant tortoise, sea iguanas, penguins, and sea lions, to name a few. Watch the tortoises in their natural habitat at the El Chato Tortoise Reserve. Snorkel with sea animals, or spot exotic birds. For a challenging activity on land, check out many of the lava trails near the volcanoes. Bartolome is probably the most iconic island and the most visited. Hike more than 300 steps to the summit and you'll be rewarded with epic views of Pinnacle Rock. Destination 10 Iguazu Falls, Argentina. Split between Argentina and Brazil. These famous falls are all drama and all beauty, all the time. They are located in Iguazu National Park, a subtropical rainforest that offers many different vantage points of the waterfalls. Book a boat ride and see them up close as you sail through the lower Iguazu River, or walk through the park, but either way. But expect to get soaked. Destination 11 Great Blue Hole, Belize. This massive sinkhole is part of the Belize Barrier Reef, one of the most pristine reef ecosystems in the Western Hemisphere, and it's a favorite spot for serious divers because of its incredible marine diversity. It's also home to several shark species. Translation: it's not for the faint of heart, but if you're an experienced diver, you won't want to miss it. While you're in Belize, make sure to check out Ambergris Cay, the largest island in the country. Destination 12 Dead Sea, Israel. The Dead Sea, also known as Salt Sea, located about an hour away from Jerusalem, is estimated to be approximately 3 million years old. It's a top bucket list destination, and for good reason. There's nothing in the world like floating on the Dead Sea. The saline water has such a high density that it keeps swimmers afloat. People with skin conditions especially love to visit because they lather the mud on their body, and the mineral-rich salt water is said to have healing powers that are good for the skin. Just make sure to avoid shaving 1 to 2 days prior to your visit, because the salt will burn any cuts. You shouldn't stick your face underwater either. Destination 13 Site in Cenote, Mexico. While most travelers head south of the border for the beautiful luxury resorts and sparkling blue waters, you'll also want to venture out for a day trip to see this stunning natural wonder near Cancun. Located about 15 minutes from the colonial city of Valladolid, Yucatan, the underground cave has a stone walkway where a natural light beam shines through a small hole and creates the perfect photo op. There are bathrooms and changing facilities at the park, and the site has a small entrance fee of about $6. Destination 14 Northern Lights, Iceland. There are many places to view the northern lights, also known as the aurora borealis, and Reykjavik is certainly one of them. Colorful streaks of light create striking rainbows in the dark sky, creating a photographer's dream shot. The months of September and April are prime time for catching the dancing light show. But unfortunately, there isn't one location that offers optimal sightings. It also depends on the weather conditions, so it's best to leave it up to the local tour guides to show you the best location. Destination 15 Grand Prismatic Spring, USA. Wyoming is home to many iconic natural wonders of the world, including Grand Teton National Park and Devil's Tower National Monument. But it also has the world's third largest hot spring. The remarkable Grand Prismatic in Yellowstone National Park is the single largest hot spring in the park. It's larger than a football field, so it's hard to miss. A feast for the eyes. The rainbow-colored hot spring has a deep blue center and orange spider legs radiating outward. Avoid the crowds by climbing up the new trail to an overlook on the nearby hillside. The 0.6-mile hike is worth the view. We hope you enjoyed the video. Leave us a like and subscribe for weekly videos on where the best and greatest places to travel all over the world are.